bunch of weirdos to the Manchester United career mode. And guys, I have returned from VidCon 2016, and oh my freaking goodness, I'll be talking more about that later in this episode. You know, a video is going to be coming out and all that goodness. But first, let me give you the DL on what is going on. Look at this. We got 2 months left, only a handful of games in this career mode. Yes, Season 3 is coming to an end. And maybe 4 more episodes, 5 more episodes max in this series. So a lot of you guys have been clamoring for a new series, you know, with those, focusing more on youth and bringing in youngsters into this group. It's coming very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get into this one. Remember, guys, it could come even sooner. In the last episode, I'm sticking with it. If I get out of the FA Cup, if I get out of the Champions League, or if I get out of contention in, the regular English Premier League table, I'm just going to end it, because what's the point? What is the freaking point right here? And that is it. This could be it right here. FA Cup up against Stoke City. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A smattering of different people up in here. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Memphis Depay start alongside Almilovic, Herrera, and Verratti in the middle. Also Eric Bailly getting a rare start as well in this matchup. More of a traditional lineup, I must say, and this is why. Lionel Messi was quite tired from his last match. We didn't get too much rest from that, and look at Memphis absolutely flying down the wing. Verba spin inside, getting into Herrera, and an awkward finish. I was actually trying to slide it over to Mr. Zlatan arriving. Look at him. As you can see, Zlatan's arriving right in the middle right here. I wanted to give it to him, but instead the pass goes to Ander Herrera, who finishes at an audacious angle at the near post, right underneath the elbow of the keeper right there. Should have done better. And in the 7th minute, Ander Herrera puts us ahead of Stoke City. Quite absolutely dazzling stuff. I mean, 90% of that work was from freaking Memphis, just absolutely flying on the wing. Oh my goodness, and look at this, Stoke City coming right back, and it forces a save from David De Gea, just about sneaking outside, pinging it off the post, and then we're on the attack again. Memphis flying across the formation and laying it into a streaking Ronaldo, who has tons of space ahead of him. He's going to go ahead and attack that space, cut inside, absolutely doing the better, gets taken down from behind in the penalty, and there we go, Ronaldo at his finest, supreme form. Glenn Johnson, the ex-Liverpool man, was absolutely helpless. Could have easily been a red right there. Wouldn't have argued with that, but there was another defender in his path probably there to cover. Zlatan is on the penalties, but Ronaldo went ahead and earned it. Let's see if he can earn his moniker, his name of Ronaldo, going ahead and setting up the number 7, CR7. Getting into the yellow, a little bit iffy, the stutter step. And I push it far wide, not even close. I need to practice my penalties, man. I have missed a good number. It's something about PS4 that I just suck. I just suck so many balls. All the balls. I suck a whole bag of balls when I'm doing pens for some reason. But look, Stoke City still pressing on. An uncomfortable 1-goal lead right here. And then this happened. Going ahead and going for my usual tricky dickiness. And look at this. It's basically a 4-on-3. Now a 4-on-2. And then Bailey gets stuttered up running into the back of one of the attacking players. And it was an all-out jailbreak blitz onto our goal. And there was nothing that David De Gea could have done to that one. Pinging off the post. The goalkeepers can never save that stuff. Tries to force out, tries to get low, but unfortunately sneaks underneath David De Gea right there. Wabi Kazri? I apologize if I'm butchering that name. Ties it all up in the FA Cup. Right here, and now we're forced. It's basically starting all over, but Memphis going ahead, forcing inside. He's been really productive in this match right here, playing it over to Lilovic, who gives it back to who else but Zlatan. Zlatan gets it over to Cristiano Ronaldo, going near post, opening 2 near post goals. Actually, all 3 goals in this freaking FA Cup have been near post. And once again, if it worked the first time, why not try it a second time? Cristiano Ronaldo making up for his missed penalty, and that actually goes down as an own goal. If I heard it right, I think it pinged off of the post and was gonna go out, but it hit the hand of the goalkeeper right there, Alisson, and went back in. Unlucky right there, but Vasquez going ahead and trying it. Chris Smalling goes off, and that would be it. A lot of back and forth plays. Great chances for both teams. Stoke City, I thought I was going to walk all over with the caliber team that we had, but they're giving me a run for their money. Kaiser, the goal scorer, onto the ball right now, linking up with McDonald over to Mbula. Vasquez now onto the ball. Good link up play, but Eric Bailey going ahead, sniffing out, and then we are away on the counter. Friday looking it in. Beautifully played ball into Alan Hulovic, who is in space, going for the cheeky chips. And I know one of you guys is like, hey, I'm killing you with the chips. But that one lined up perfectly, man. That looked pretty darn magnificent right there. And I was going to try to do it. And I could go for the cheeky chips, but I was like, no. And even when I don't go for the cheeky chips, Cristiano Ronaldo, not his best game. He did get a goal, but unfortunately, actually, he didn't even get credit for the goal. It was an own goal. And David De Gea didn't go ahead and going to force him that out. Shaqiri onto the ball right now. Playing against his old team, I didn't even remember that, but he's in for, I believe, a tired Cristiano Ronaldo. Chris Smalling heading it out. Referee, can you please just call this already? But look at this. Absolutely tenacious stuff from the Stoke City boys. McDonald onto it. Luke Shaw has to go ahead and clear it. And in the final moments, that will probably be Stoke City's best chance on it. Can they get one more attack right here? Really nervy stuff. It was squeaky bum time. And Stoke City had us on the ropes for a little bit. But we go ahead and we do just about enough right here. Stoke City, one of the better matches that we played this year. Really back and forth stuff. Ana Herrera getting the man of the match right there. But as you can see, they had 6 to our 8. And they actually tied 4 shots on target for both of us. But we were just a little bit, just that bit more clinical. And we advance in the FA Cup right here. Ooh, look at this. Look how far Bazor has come. Anthony Martial has come right on this smidge of getting up to 90 finishing. It's just, I'm just so proud of that kid. I'm just so proud of that kid. Watched him grow over these 3 seasons has just been absolutely spectacular. And as you can see right here, we sit 9 points clear of the top with, you know, same amount of games played with Spurs. So I thought about it. I could have played the West Ham game. I could have played it. But 2 days later, we have Champions League up against Barcelona. Neymar, Suarez. Let's go, baby. And in between them, sandwiched in between them, is Arsenal. And then after that is Leicester. And then a week later, we play Leicester in the FA Cup final. Ooh, I'm getting jittery. I'm getting jittery, baby. And there we go. That is why I went ahead. And I'm not going to go ahead and play in this Western. But Florenzi getting a red card right away. But we are all tied up. And oh my freaking goodness right here. Look at that. We actually get a 2-1 lead. And we actually get a win up against West Ham, even with 10 men, only 10 men down. That was pretty incredible. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We all know the bad blood. We all know the bad blood that exists between Jose Mourinho and Barcelona. So I'm just going to talk shit. Because why not? Because why the heck not? With so many storylines. I believe this is the first time we've played Barcelona in this career mode, if I remember correctly. We always go up against like Bayern or Real Madrid and that kind of stuff, but we've never played Barcelona. You know, if you guys can tell me otherwise, you know, let me know. But here we go. Lionel Messi going up against his old former team. Great storylines. And arguably the most talented attacking players in the world are going to be going up against each other. It's going to be Messi. It's going to be Ronaldo versus Luis Suarez and Neymar. Interesting stuff coming in this first match. Of course, we are at home for this first leg. On the other side is Benfica and Bayern Munich. Interesting. I would have never guessed. Well, what if we are to advance in this to go up against Benfica? That'd be kind of a little bit of a gimme. I don't want to be too disrespectful to Benfica, but I hope they win. That's all I'm saying. Anthony Martial starts ahead of Zlatan in this one. Going ahead, and then besides that, Bazor starts in the midfield alongside Paul Pogba. Of course, he gets that start because Dele Alli actually suffered a injury in training, as well as James Rodriguez and Ana Herrera were still a little bit low on stamina from the previous simmed match. So this is the lineup that we are going with right here. Of course, a powerful attacking lineup for Barcelona right here. Can we get something going early on? Pogs going ahead and releasing Cristiano Ronaldo. What is he going to do right here? Attacking the byline, cutting back across, finds a bit of space, trying to go that near post OP once again. That's kind of the Messi move right there. But it doesn't really seem to work all that well for Ronaldo. Messi's the one who always seems to, that's kind of his signature move right there. But then poor defending right here. We can't out and even break. Dani Alves going up to Luis Suarez. Not too far off. A whisker over the crossbar right there. We cannot be giving up. But another poor build-up play right there. Releasing it. Giving the ball back to Juan Mata, who gives it to Dani Alves, who slots it across. We cannot get to it. And it is Barcelona who strike first, and who else but Neymar, the number 11 We were able to steal away arguably their most talented player in Lionel Messi, but Neymar is not too far off. Brilliant play from him, just absolutely falling away, just loosely like ghosting away from his defender, finding a bit of space. Dani Alves picks him out, and poor defending from our side again. And now Iniesta going on the build up right here. Juan Mata is a little bit slower. That's why we got rid of him. And that's why we played Bale in that position, winning the ball back, and instantly we are through. Rooney plays Martial, yes, in on goal. And look at that, doesn't even touch the ball. Beautifully weighted pass from Juan Rooney over right there. Can still bang it in the midfield, and this is what it does. What that perfectly weighted pass does, let's see it right back in the replay right here, allows Martial with that now 90 finishing to take it first time and curl it. Finesse shot into the far right corner. Bravo left absolutely stranded, and look at that, that is pitch perfect. And if Bravo's arm was another foot longer, he still wouldn't have gotten to that in time. And Martial. A lot of you guys been asking all of a sudden in the last episode, Martial didn't play 2 games. Like, where is he? Where is the serial killer eyes himself? There he is, scoring maybe the most crucial goal in this series so far to date. And now we'll be back on them. Schweinsteiger and Juan Mata in this side. I totally forgot about a lot of old faces also returning. Also, Rafael Varane also returning in this. And look at this, right over to the top. Neymar crossing it inside, and David De Gea is there. Almost an instant response from Barcelona, and we are going ahead and starting it up. Going ahead, flipping over to Messi. Messi, right, 1-2. Rooney sees just an ocean of open space, and that is what Messi is going to do. What does he do? Go ahead, Burger spin inside. Goes ahead, skips past 2 defenders, breaking it. No one's going to catch up to 1-on-1 with the keeper, and roofs it. A rifled shot into the roof of the net. We have all systems go. Instant turnaround. It is 24 minutes, and we already have 2 lead changes. And who else but Lionel Messi up against his former team on his left foot. His golden left boot roofs it. No saving that. The captain for the day. I gave him the captain on purpose because I just felt, you know, he had something up, man. Players, when they play their former teams, always seem to just shine that much brighter, and he showed it right there, and that is the difference right now as we take on the lead. But can we hold on to it? Juan Mata flipping it onto the inside right here, forcing a corner. Good work from the nifty Spaniard, and now they're going to go ahead and try to whip this in right here. What will it do? Iniesta, one of the best corner takers in the world, one of the best corner takers probably in history, whips it inside, and who is there? Down there, cannot get to it, and it is a former Manchester United player, Rafael Varane, the man we sold because we thought, well, I thought that we could find greener pastures, but I was wrong. Wrong. We sold him basically to get Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos was kind of a dud. I'm sorry, Rafael. I'm sorry, Varane. Should have never let you go. I didn't know how good I had it until you were gone. Because he really was. Of all the center backs that I've used, I'm saying this. Of all the center backs I've used in FIFA 16, he was the best. He was an absolute monster, and he goes ahead and proves it on the offensive side. But then Wayne Rooney, role reversal right here. Brilliant. Who would have known that we would out tiki-taka Barcelona in the Champions League semi-finals? Beautifully worked around right there. It always, with FIFA 16, the passing system is just so wonky sometimes that you can't create beautiful goals like this. But look, we looking like Barcelona, we looking like Arsenal, and a role reversal once again. Look at this. First, it was Rooney linking up with Martial to give him the assist, and this time it was Martial giving Rooney the assist as he walks in on goal. Hasn't scored as many goals as he has in previous seasons, but he can still bang it out, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. 81st minute, we're going to go ahead and bring in some fresh legs. Zlatan along with the others going ahead and getting in there, bringing in Sergi Roberto, and now look at this. Oh, we are hitting him on the counter-attack. Cristiano Ronaldo plays into acres of space right here, but great tracking back by the Venezuela catch up. And Jordi Alba putting his body in the way. I thought for sure that would have been 4-2 right there, but now we get the corner. It gets to Rafael Varane flicking it into, but they cannot clear it on the distance. Still in the danger zone. Bale going ahead, whipping around, skipping past 2 defenders, fires the shot. Varane is there again. Bravo, last ditch desperate failing, but Bale is there again. Ronaldo free on the back post, and it pings off of Bravo. And I do not know if that is an own goal or if that is an actual goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. He is celebrating like it is his goal, but I'm not totally sure if that's going in, if Bravo isn't there. And for the second time in this match, in this episode, it is an own goal off of the goalie from a Cristiano Ronaldo shot. Oh, Ronaldo has just been robbed of 2 freaking goals. Actually, probably both of them. FIFA never really gets that wrong. If I guess both those guys weren't there, it was going to go down as an own goal. Great performance from Manchester United. Great performance from Barcelona. It was really back and forth stuff. But as you can see right there, expertly clinical. And we're going to give it to you right now. We're going to give it to you right now. Top 5, top 5, top 5. We're giving it a little bit of a squad report right here. As you can see, we're just going to go quickly through all this. You can pause it at any time, but you can see how the big boys are going. And we got a guy on our team named Tim Boner. That's pretty cool. Ferenzi up by 2. That's pretty nice. Chris Smalling up to an 87. Diabolical along with Godin. Godin's been really solid. I've been really loving him. Eric Bailey up to an 82. Up by +1 since getting him. He's been pretty solid. And then a couple of these guys are people that we brought into the youth development system. That guy's not off the back, drawn by +1. Jeremy St. Justy really doesn't get all too much play, but up to a 77, not all too bad. Regan Poole up to a respectable 70. You know, Tyler Blackett still staying the same. Jethro Williams, look at these stats, man. He has the, I mean, you guys already know about Jethro Williams, but just confirming that he's one of the better left backs that you can buy in the game, or right backs. You know, he can play pretty much both sides. Luke Shaw, a slow grower, unfortunately. I love him to death, but hasn't really been growing all that much. Jesse Lingard up by +1. Zerdan Shaqiri came in midway, hasn't really done all too much. Paul Pogba's up to an 89. Just look at those stats. Probably the best all-round player in FIFA. You guys already know. Marco Verratti has been okay. His stamina seems a little bit lacking, his size a little bit of detriment, but he's been pretty quality. Rashad Bazor up to 85. Dele Alli also up to 85. Both of them phenomenal young midfielders. And look at them, 80, both of them are like 22, 23 respectively, already up to on Herrera level at 85, but you know how I love Honda. Just absolute delightful. Still developing in his physicals, by the way, which is also nice to see. Adnan Januzaj up by +1, while he has spending some time away at Real Madrid. Ex-Real Madrid man, James Rodriguez up by +1. Phenomenal, look at all those darkings and skill. Halovic hasn't grown by all too much, but he just feels really nice. He feels really fun to play with right out of the box. Gareth Bale up by +1, even at 28, even increasing in acceleration, getting +4 in short passing, kind of developing while running. Unfortunately, Lionel Messi going down by 1, but he hasn't really lowered in any of his actual stats right there, so that was kind of weird. Maybe he lowered in international duty. Zlatan quickly deteriorating, unfortunately already going down in the physicals, but as he descends, Anthony Martial ascends up by +3, 87 rated, 22 striker, 43 million in worth. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the best unit strikers you can get in the game. Easy peasy. And Marcus Rashford, don't worry guys, he will be featured more next season. We're going to go ahead, we're going to get it. And Javier Hernandez at 29 going ahead and getting up a little bit. Cristiano Ronaldo staying the same, but oh, the glory. Look at that, 29 goals. We got 2 months left. I'm going to try. I want him to break the 40 mark. I'd like to break the 40 mark in his final season at age 33. Can we do it? Look at that, only 5 assists though. Not all the best, but hey man, that's pretty true to form for Mr. Ronaldo right there. And look at those absolutely phenomenal stats right there. And this is what I'm talking about. This is Memphis. If you just compare physicals, he's pretty close to Ronaldo, man. He's not quite as tall, but you know, strength, speed, endurance, and all that stuff. He's up there. And that is pretty much it for the squad report. Once again, you can go ahead and pause it anytime. I'm going to talk a little bit right now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy a little bit more about VidCon. I'm going to be releasing a video in the future. Not totally sure, probably this week or next week. And it's not going to be a vlog. It's going to be more about what I learned at VidCon, because I feel like I learned a lot of great stuff that they don't really tell you about YouTube. So if any of you guys are aspiring YouTubers, I'm going to be spilling all the deets, the YouTube algorithm, the best length, what is important to be successful on YouTube, what is important, great hacks to go ahead and grow your channel, and all that, kind of built into the algorithm, built into the system type of stuff that you can't really learn anywhere else. I'm going to be giving you those deets in the future, so have a look out for those, for that video coming out very soon. Anyway guys, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and smush. Take your index finger and your other index finger and push it gently up against your nipple and smush right sensually into that like button right there. My name's EP18. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Now stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.